So as the weather's getting nicer, I'm actually a little bit less worried about our furry friends. We're still at risk for heat stroke and heat stress, which I think is sometimes hard to keep in mind as it starts to feel cooler for us and you don't have to be in a swimsuit the second you step outside. It's still pretty warm for our furry friends and not so furry friends because they're carrying so much extra fur on them. So when the sun's out, just still be cautious about limiting activity, especially when it's about 70, 75 or above. And they're not always the greatest at setting their own boundaries when it comes to overworking themselves. Make sure they come inside and take a break, get some water, but it's definitely getting a lot better as the temperature drops. The other thing that we still worry about is indoor cats getting outside, especially as it gets nicer. Maybe you have the screens, the windows open with screens up. Maybe your screens are a little bit faulty. I know my dogs have put holes in screens before, and that's how cats have gotten out. So just maybe doing those precautionary checks around the house, as I know this time of year we usually all keep our windows open to get some of that nice, cool, fresh air. In terms of keep spending more time inside, I think making sure that they have a lot of mental stimulation because they won't be outside as much is really important. They don't have a big, they're not running around in the yard as much. So doing things like feeding them not just out of a regular bowl, but they make little puzzle feeders, so it takes them a lot longer to eat and it's actually really fun for them. It can expend a lot of their mental energy as well. And I think sometimes people forget that that's just important as expending physical energy, especially depending on the type of dog that you have. Same thing for cats. Not that they're spending more time inside now, but a lot of cats will eat too much and then vomit, so those puzzle feeders can apply to cats as well. And then the other thing I like to think about as we're getting around to even cooler weather in the next few months, making sure that we've checked furnaces and all of the filters in the house by the heaters and everything to make sure, because the first time you turn on the heat for the year, it can kind of smell off and a little bit burny. Our dogs and cats are much more sensitive to that, cats especially. They can actually get asthma and things like that can trigger it and make it worse. So doing those kinds of checks before it comes to that time of year where you do need to turn the heat on can be really important. Mac is about 2 years old and he's technically a Sphinx, which is a hairless cat, but he's pretty furry as you can see. And when we're talking about pet care, I think he's a good example because his breed in specific is more predisposed to getting heart disease. So he actually got a screening when he was a baby and found out that he did have heart disease. And because we found it before he got sick, we were able to start him on medication. He'll be able to have a much longer, happier life. He just gets his little echocardiogram or ultrasound of his heart every 6 months, and he takes some medicine in a pill pocket and he's good to go. In their physical exam, we oftentimes catch things without having to do blood work or anything like that. We maybe hear a heart murmur and need to take some x-rays, or we feel a lump inside of their belly. And those are things that pet owners don't catch at home, especially because our pets are so stoic and they don't tell us when they don't feel well until it gets really bad. And we want to catch these different disease processes before they get worse and before they end up in my exam room at the emergency room. I always recommend people have either a savings account or a care credit card or some sort of emergency option for pets, because you never know when an emergency is going to happen. You never know when your pet's just going to be unlucky enough to come down with a really severe illness that's going to need a specialist or hospitalization or thousands of dollars of care, because unfortunately it's not like healthcare where most people have insurance and they don't have to pay everything up front. Veterinary care can get really expensive when they get really sick, so that preventative care, keeping them up to date on vaccines that can prevent really bad illnesses is really important, as well as flea and tick prevention.
Oh my goodness, don't you love the information from Dr. Friedman?
I do.
She's fantastic. And also, Mac is a hit.
Oh yeah, big hit.
I love having Mac on the show. Now, for more on how to keep your pets healthy and happy, make sure you check out nfveterinarysociety.org. It's a wealth of information. It's great.
Yeah.